business foundation. Your process, their path from prospect to customer.
So in this training, we're going to cover what is a process and what is its ultimate goal.
Essential processes, and some are really cool ones.
And we got some other ones that are really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Processes, the visuals.
The visuals. Let's map them out.
That's kind of like one of your favorite things, hey? Mapping things out.
Mapping things out. I like to see the visual part of it. And final words. What do these processes do? Well, I guess a good point to start is, what is a process, Lorna?
Yeah, exactly. Well, your business process is all the steps that move your prospects to becoming loyal customers.
And we like loyal customers.
Yeah.
Each one of those steps is a process.
You got processes within processes.
You do. It's a PPP. To make them a PPP paid fee, paid customer. And the best processes are set up with an automatic system.
You want the processes to run without your involvement. You don't want to be in there day in and day out trying to make things run, right? You want to set it up once, make it run. You do want them to run automatically, but you still want to track the results, though.
Well, processes let you systemize your business.
So while this might seem kind of boring, you won't have any freedom in your business without processes and systems.
A great business is built around processes. Without processes, you might have a business, but it's going to be systemized.
Yeah, and you're going to be running your butt off, trying to keep up to everything, right? Yeah.
Oh, essential processes and other cool ones. Well, first one is you got to have an email list.
Mm-hmm.
You got to build it.
You use relevant and value-based free offers to sign people up.
It could even be a mini course, a small part of your signature course.
Yep. You want to communicate. It's communication, right? Keep the conversation going with more relevant info, access to other free resources, and special offers. So once you have them on your list, don't just sort of let them sit there and do nothing.
Yeah, I've been on people's lists that they'll get you on the list and then they don't talk to you for
forever.
Forever, right? And they come back and who the heck are you? So you really want to keep your email list active.
Oh, your email process. The sequence.
Right.
So this is the process of
this is an actual
your
process,
email.
right?
Yeah.
Well, they got to opt in. They enter the email address.
Right.
You're going to assign them a tag and add them to a list, or you can do both.
That's right.
Depending on the automation system you're using. Emails sent to them based on the tags or list, the actions they took, open email, downloaded offer, etc. Right?
Yeah, whatever things they do within your email process.
Yeah, the automation systems nowadays, they know lots of what you're doing, right? And then you can trigger other actions to happen once they do a certain thing. And it's one way how you segment your list.
That's right. You can tell who's more engaged and who's not, what some people are interested in, what some other people are interested in.
Right.
It might be different for some people.
Right. Well, let's talk about the selling process.
Again, just like the email list, you build it.
Mm-hmm.
You got landing pages and opt-ins for free offers. You got sales and checkout pages for your paid offers. And these are all basically a process, right?
Yeah, these are our examples.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for your opt-in process, they land on a page, any page. They enter their email address.
Then they're sent the free offer, usually a link via an email.
Yeah, the reason you do that is it prevents people from putting in an email address that doesn't work. So, you've got a valid email address, and for them to get that free download or the offer, by sending it to email, the email is valid, and they're going to, people will do that. They'll enter the wrong address. They don't get nothing. Then they come back and they enter a real email address.
You go, oops, that didn't work.
Then you add them to your email process.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about sale process. A little different. They land on your page. Click one of the buy buttons. You send them to a checkout page.
And they enter their payment information there and any other information you need.
Correct, right? And then you grant them access to the purchased product. And you probably have some email process too, telling them, here's how to log in.
Yeah.
Welcome email, and just give them a, basic introduction to what they purchased.
And of course, with that email sequences, you can segment these people too, the ones that purchase your product, and you can have emails specifically for those people.
Right. Well, what else can you do within your selling process? These are some additions.
Upsells, where you offer a complimentary or higher end version of the product at the time of purchase. Basically, would you like fries with that?
Right. McDonald's.
Exactly.
People that are buying usually are, when they have their credit card out, they're more tempted to purchase more stuff.
Right. That's why they have things at the checkout thing at the grocery store too. Hey, I'm buying this. Oh, you know what? I'll add this into it.
I'm going to buy this magazine.
Yeah.
G? No, G. What's that magazine called? Men's magazine?
Oh, Gentleman's Quarter? GQ.
GQ,
that's it.
Well, they don't buy the upsell. You can always sell them a downsell. It's a lower priced offer if they pass on the main offer.
And it's interesting because from a downsell, you might be able to eventually bring them back to your main product. Right. Once they see how good it is, they go, oh, okay, you know what? I will pay that extra
it's a minimum,
money.
It's a minimum. It might be a very smaller part of your course. And they go, I really like this. I need the rest of it.
Yes. And cross sales, selling a complementary product to existing customers.
And coupons. Everybody loves coupons and discounts.
Exactly. And affiliates, having other people sell your products for a cut of the sale.
Well, payment process or processor. You want to get paid.
Oh, yeah. So what payment processors do is they process the sales from your products and services. And they notify you that a sale has been successfully processed.
Right.
That little ding, you have made a sale. Yay!
Right. I mean, most payment processors aren't done within the automation. They're done within the automation system, but they don't take the payment. It's got to be like PayPal, Stripe, direct transfer or something, right? So it happens outside. The systems talk to one another.
There's even content creation processes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to create content, you need some kind of headline analyzer, right?
Mm-hmm. Editing apps.
Yeah, you got to create images, right?
Yep.
Oh, keyword research.
Mm-hmm. Content idea creators.
Yeah, you'll get to the point where you're creating so much content, you go, damn, what am I going to create now? I need some ideas. So what the processes do is it kind of frees your mind so you don't have to think about it, and it gives you ideas to work off of. And
you might take one of their ideas and run with it and then go off on something else too, that it kind of tweaks your mind. Yeah, there's one we use, another one we use for Word Hero, for AI, right? For getting words. And it's like, okay, I know what I want to say, but I don't know what I want to say yet. So we kind of put in what we kind of think we want to say. It generates a whole bunch of text, and we kind of go, well, you're kind of talking like a robot, but we can make this prettier or better, right? Yeah, it just gives us some ideas. Yeah. That's all it does, basically. It gives us some ideas. So while these processes are very helpful, they're not going to be 100% accurate. And you're still going to have to test everything. Test, and test some more. Yeah. Because like we just said, they don't write the way you do, right? You talking about my writing again? No one writes like you, dude. Don't go there. But you can use our results for ideas and write it in your voice. I know. This is a fact. If I write anything, which is good, Lorna's always going to take it and rewrite it to make it better, which is okay, I guess. Okay. The original was better. Yeah. Well,
Learning management system, or a lot of people just, you will say it as LMS.
So what they do is they automatically deliver your course content to your students. Tracks the progress of your students. And they're usually designed to provide a better experience for your students.
Membership. Well,
just like basically content management system.
Yeah, CMS, yes. You didn't spell that one out, but yeah, CMS stands for Content Management System.
That's right.
Lorna created that slide. So, well, the memberships protect your course content.
They control the access that each student has depending on their investment or progress. At least the good membership systems
the good membership, right?
Yeah.
So access could be paid. It could be free. It could be paid. It could be part of an upsell. So that if they upsell, they get this additional course, right? Then that's all handled through the process and the automations.
It can drip your course content at chosen intervals.
Of course, store and display your content.
Right. Like videos, PDFs, etc., right?
Etc., right. Well, presentation process. Could be automatic or it could be on demand. Webinars, right?
Right.
The webinar is recorded.
Your prospect is offered several viewing times. And they sign up with their email address to attend the webinar at their time of choosing.
And if they don't, if they sign up and don't show up to the webinar with your process, you can send them a new email to say, hey, you missed this recording, this webinar. Do you want to see, we have another time coming up. Do you want to see that one?
And bonus, they can be added to an email sequence because they signed up with their email address, right? So why do these processes matter? Well, if any of them don't provide a good experience for your prospect or customer, there's a good chance they'll leave.
Yeah, there's an example. I mean, we're on other email lists and other things, and we've bought things. And there's nothing worse than when you buy something, they try to sell it to you again, right? So their processes aren't working the way that they should. It's just, oh, this customer bought. Don't sell the same process or product to them again. Their process isn't working. It drives me crazy. I bought it. I'm not going to buy it again. It's like that. No.
Well, for us, it's like, no, we don't want them to leave, right?
Yeah. There's two parts. Once you have them, you want to keep them.
That's right.
But you don't want them to leave either. Well, let's talk about the visuals. Well, here's an example of a multiple email sequence. You have a starting rule, assign a tag, purchased, a product, etc., right? And in the middle, there's kind of like a true-false commands. Example, email open, PDF downloaded. Could be a lot of things.
Right.
And you throw them into different parts of the sequence.
So depending on what they do, they'll be part of a different part of the sequence. Right. They'll see different things.
So that's one of the bigger ones you'll see, or that's where most of it's done in these automation rules or sequence rules. Now, again, here's a basic opt-in process.
So it goes from your traffic source, which could be social media, your website, and basically anything that brings people in.
Goes to some kind of opt-in.
An opt-in page, right? So you collect their email and their name, and then of course you add them to a list, or you assign them a tag, or both. Right.
That's added to your email database.
And then you can put them into an email sequence like we just showed you, right?
Correct, yeah. Right. And of course, once they opt into the opt-in page, once we've collected it, we would send them to the thank you page. Say, thanks for opting in. Look for your email for the next step. Yeah.
Okay, here's a single product sales process.
So there's some kind of buy button on your website.
Right. And it takes them to, of course, the
offer page.
Exactly, the sales page. Offer page, yeah.
Offer page, sales page, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they'll enter their email, their credit card information, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and then, of course, they hit the buy button. We're going to send them to the thank you page right away.
Right.
Of course, there's other sequences happening, like that's going to be added to the email. So the thank you page. From there, the thank you page would probably most likely in the email there'd be access to the membership area.
Right.
and any downloads. So you could do, it could be a membership area or it could be a download.
Right.
So there's
nowadays, most times they're sent to a membership or some kind of learning management system or something like that.
Yeah, because everything can be protected within the members area, right?
Right. Rather than a download, but you still can do it though. Oh, the sales funnel with some additionals.
Those additionals, right?
Yeah.
Well, definitely. And of course, you have the sales page. Like go from there to the order page, hit the buy button, and they go, oh, okay, well, we could do this upsell. If they say yes to the upsell, we might send them to another upsell. And of course, then to the order confirmation. Well, say they don't buy the first upsell. We could send them to the downsell.
That's right.
Then to the upsell. I mean, there's so many different ways you can do this. Right?
Exactly.
But again, don't piss off your customers too. I mean, I've seen some people that will have like 10 upsells. It's like, are you freaking crazy?
Yeah.
And the upsells have to bring more value, something that they would want to use.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And of course, at the end, you got the order confirmation and you send it either to the membership or the download. You're getting your choice.
Some final words. So what do these processes do? They're designed to provide a good experience for your prospects so they move forward to become loyal customers. Yes. Right? People who buy from you over and over again because they love your stuff.
They love your stuff. And once you set them up, they run automatically.
Just like our Roomba.
Right? That does more work for me at night than when I'm sleeping than when I'm awake. And you will have to tweak them once in a while. So that's the processes.
Yeah. But you won't need to be involved on a daily basis. Like we said at the beginning, if you had to do everything every day, I'm going to drive you nuts. Yeah.
That's how these processes systemize your business.
Because you got better things to do. Yeah.
Business foundation. Your process, their path from prospect to customer.